All right, welcome back to part two of the unboxing of these lovely gifts of Divine Muses, which is Maree Bento out of Portland, Oregon. I am going to now go over the Divine Muses Oracle. Look at the guidebook compared to the cards. That's amazing. Amazing. And again, this is the second edition of these cards and the guidebook. I believe this came out in 2019 originally, and 2 years later they got a revamp of some sort. I don't know the difference, so I can't speak to that, but I will say that this guidebook is awesome. Look how thick it is, and it has that spiritualist movement imagery on the front, and it has about 28 pages of introduction stuff. And then it goes into the oracle cards. So they have a full page dedicated to each of the cards so that you can see the imagery before you even pick up the box. And then the extended information on it, which looks about 3-4 pages long, which makes this book so thick. There's only 53 cards, but quite a few pages. So each one will include keywords at the top, and then the essence of the card, how to read it, kind of the history behind it, the shadow read, which you could, say that that's the reverse position of the card if you read reversals. Other people call that protection mode. And then more information on what inspired the imagery of the card, which is pretty cool. So that goes through all of the cards. And actually, do they all have an image? Yes, they're just not always in the same position. Okay, anyways, so that's the guidebook, which is lovely. And then the actual cards, the box has the same imagery, that spiritualist image. Nothing on the back. It looks like a little book on the side, which is cool. And it's a magnetic clasp box. So that's magnetic. The whole thing is just a big strip. So we'll open that up. And then we have second edition Divine Muses Oracle. The backing of the cards. Actually looks like another book. It's so cool. I like this. Again, the you might call it the evil eye image. Okay. Again, the backing, 53 cards. Edging is normal. The finish is actually linen. It's a linen finish. So, can you hear it? Yeah, I like a linen finish. It's good for shuffling. I know some people don't particularly care for it, but I do. I like them. Okay, so we have Muse of Dance. Ooh, history. So there's some color here, but it's a very worn out, sort of like overexposure type coloring, which is interesting. Ooh, Lattice of the Soul is really neat. I like that. Celestial Union. Does that scream twin flame to you? Ooh. Ultima Materia. Very diverse deck, very much like the Lua Tarot. The imagery contains people of all different cultures. And no, this is not nudity. I know it might look like it, but there's sheer covering, I promise. It walks the line, but it's not nudity. Eternal Student. Divine Messenger. How cool is that? That looks like a blending of cultures. So we have Oriental and potentially Egyptian. Divine Androgyny. Interesting. The Crone. Boundaries. Can all use that one, right? Astral Ascent. How beautiful. Gotta have our fur babies in here too, right? They're friends too. Ooh, Lionheart. That reminds me of the movie Bedknobs and Broomsticks. It's an old Disney film where they kind of cross over from like the real world into a cartoon similar to Mary Poppins. And there's a Lion King there. That reminds me of that. The Lunar Masculine. Mystic Rapture. How cool. The Perfect Stranger. Oddly enough, this looks like my third great grandfather, who was part of the spiritualist movement in Boston, James Valentine Mansfield. Apparently all the older gentlemen of the time looked the same. Psychic Portal. We can all do some of this, right? Self-reflection. Resonance. Totality of Infinity. Wow. Sacred Witch. Every family's got one. Shadow Queen. Eerie, but I like it. A Sin Eater. Again, Traffic. You're gonna hear it. Oh, a gnome. Water Spirit. Again, this isn't nudity. I promise. True Will. Cheeky. The Unknown. I like that. The Wounded Healer. Frida. final card. Okay. Well, I am thrilled that I purchased this deck. Already, the whole theme, each of these cards, completely new to me. Some of them I can connect with very easily. Other ones I am definitely going to be sitting with it and sitting with the guidebook too, because I think there's a lot more to unpack in these cards than what's at the surface level. And I just love all of it. Like I want to get to know this lady. She must have done some pretty cool shit. Which other one did I really like? Is it right here? Yeah, the unknown. So simple, but it's so powerful too. That's probably one of the things that is polarizing. People are either scared of the unknown or all for it. So as simple as the imagery is for the card, it is probably one of the more powerful cards. Yeah. Wow, I just enjoy it. Okay, so that's what my plan is. I'm going to start sitting with these. I'll probably post them on Instagram just to get familiar with it, but I'm really going to be working with it on myself and getting to know them. And like I will do with the Lua Tarot, I will do a full review of this Divine Muses Oracle deck at a later time, and I'll post that to this channel. And I will also, in the description of this video, put a link to the Divine Muse webpage, as well as Maree's Instagram, so that you can go check her out and all the lovely things that she does, and keep up to speed with her new creations. So, all right, that is it for now, guys. Thanks for hanging in with me as I dived into this deck. I'm ecstatic that I bought it. I stumbled on it on Instagram, and I'm so glad that I did. All right, hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk again soon. Take care.